So for most of my childhood, I used to look at all of these great people and I used to think that these guys are born geniuses. And I'm pretty sure that lots of you think the same. And some of you may look at these great people and then at his current situation and probably going to say, I will never be like these people. These guys are born geniuses. But we often forget that we have already mastered the most difficult tasks of lifetime, learning to walk and talk. If you look at babies, they never decide it's too hard or not worth the effort. They don't worry about making mistakes or humiliating themselves. They walk, they fall, they get up again, and they keep doing that until they make it. So some of us keep learning in that way, but most of us, once we grow a little bit and learn how to evaluate ourselves, we start being afraid of challenges or not being smart. So here are some great ideas from the book that I really find helpful. Successful people learn, unsuccessful people try to prove themselves. What most people try to do is that they always try to prove to people that they are right. I mean, every argument they go into, they must make sure that they are right, even though they are not. And then when they start losing the argument, they have to justify themselves in any way. Like one of my friends says, I am right, not because of what I say, but because I am so and so. That's the mindset of unsuccessful people. But what the successful person is going to say, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. I just need to keep learning. I mean, I can learn from anyone and I can be wrong. It doesn't matter. I still can learn. Successful people keep getting smarter. Unsuccessful people pretend to be smart. This is one of my favorites. So during the class, what happens to most of the students is that if they don't understand something, they keep quiet because they don't want to look dumb. I mean, they have this kind of mentality. If I ask something, people are going to know that I did not understand. Therefore, they are going to think that I am dumb. It may sound weird, but that's what most people do. But the successful people don't waste time pretending to be smart. They know that no one is born smart or genius, and people get smarter by learning. So they are most likely are going to ask if they don't understand something. Successful people look for challenges to improve themselves. Unsuccessful people look for weak to show off themselves. So they offered 4-year-olds a choice. They could redo an easy puzzle or they could try a harder one. Children, those who believed in fixed traits, stuck with the safe one. They said things like, kids who are born smart don't do mistakes. On the other side, children who believed you could get smarter thought it was a strange choice. They said things like, why would anyone want to keep doing the same puzzle over and over? So they chose the harder one. You might also be saying the same thing, but most of us are with fixed mindset. I mean, if we are comfortable to do something in a certain way, we are going to stick to it for the rest of our life. And if we ever try to do something new, the moment we start facing challenges, we are like, oh, that's not for me. We can even spend 20 minutes a day to read a book to stay mentally stable, and then we ask for some kind of little tricks on how to be successful. So these are my favorite ideas from the book Mindset by Carol Dweck.